guys want to hear the Dewey story now?
Let's hear it,
All right.
please.
So I don't know how elaborate we can be on it. You guys want to hang
absolutely.
out? Somebody earlier asked me, was Dewey Roberts easy to hang out with? And I had to think, and I'm like, yeah, overall, he was very easy to hang out with. And I made the statement, you guys know he was a nudist. And their faces just like drop. And I'm like, yeah, he was a nudist. Him, his wife, and his 2 kids. So hopefully I can make this short, long story short. But Dewey Roberts, him and his wife, I can't think of her name right now. Sweetie.
She was in the business for a little while. I forgot her name, though. Yeah.
She would drive the Cadillac, dark green, like, you know, we were in a Batman movie, with the black vinyl top with black tinted windows, and you could not see us coming in. Link would be in the back, and I would be in the front. She'd have a black collar on, a little leather dress, very short. We'd go to all our matches like that, and then after a while, when we're working together, we became close. So, I'm like inviting them to my place to stay, so they stayed, and then they invite me to their place to stay, and it's at a 70-acre nudist camp. I don't care. Just don't ask me to take my clothes off. So I wake up one morning, and it was a few room. It wasn't mobile home. It was a large. Okay. It was a large. It was not like you drag it in the back of a car down the road. It was large, like probably 3 bedrooms. So I remember I wake up in the morning, open my curtains, and 70 acres is a large place. And I look to out the window, was to my left for my bed, and I see a guy out there farming, and he's in because it had a track, like an outdoor track people could run, and in the center they had farming. I see a guy, long sleeve, white shirt, collar, suspenders, pants, and a big old hat, and I'm like, this man is definitely cheating.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know what I'm in store for. So I come out, Link's naked, his wife's naked, and the 2 boys are naked. Everybody's running around making breakfast or what have you. So Link was really excited about taking me to the front desk, to meet the owner of the ranch, called the Ponderosa. I knew you guys are going to be like, Ponderosa?
They're going to see if it's still there.
70 acres, Ponderosa. It's a living community of families, okay? So it's not even what you think, and that was my experience. So I go to meet the owner, and while I'm meeting the owner, there's like a quarter of a mile in that you cannot just come into the ranch. There's an office, a big drive-through with the little carport, and you go in, draping curtains like you're in Palm Springs or the desert or something, and beautiful building. You go in, and there's a receptionist there, older woman, very nice. She's fully clothed and everything, and so yes, he's been waiting for you. So she says, oh, go right in, and we open up. Same thing, behind his desk are like ceiling to floor curtains, dark. Big ass desk. You can't see through it, but a nice wooden desk. And he's there in a big black leather chair, but he's got a white towel thrown over because he's sitting on it. And I see he has no shirt on. And as Link and I come in, he's so excited about seeing me, he stands up. So I'm like, oh, good to meet you. And I'm not like down looking like, oh. I'm just like, wow, okay. So I'm taking it from a different level. So I meet him, it was all good, we talk and everything. So later we go into the rec room. So again, a quarter of a mile out, the kids get left off at the entrance of the Ponderosa at the walk-in. I'm in the rec room with Link's 2 sons, and they're playing ping pong. This is the first time I've ever seen a man's penis do this. Okay, now I've seen other things, but not like, they were like flaccid, and they're jumping, and they're like, hitting balls, and they're not their own. And they're going around. And I'm like, in my head, I'm observing, and as a human, you can't help but make observations and opinions.
Sure.
So I'm thinking,
cheers
wow.
to everyone out there.
I'm thinking, oh, this is interesting. And they had it's like their mind was separated from their body. They're not even, concerned with what their physical body looks like in these motions. And that's what's going on under our clothes. And I started to realize it's me. It's not them, it's me. In my opinion, how I was was raised, how society taught me to think, and what have you. So the kids come in, they walk in, and they go into the rec room, and they're playing tag, and they're running around naked people, kids, and they're having fun, and then the kids go home and take their clothes off. So it was like very, very enlightening. Link was wonderful. His sons were wonderful. His wife was wonderful. I can't think of any bad thing right off that, he was difficult. There was one time I think he was kind of, I don't know, like kind of crushing, because Ken Mantell had to tell me, hey, I think he's having a problem with you. I mean, because, well, I don't even want to go into it. It's just like, he was just being like kind of cold and hard to me. I was, what's going on? He acts like he doesn't want to work with me. He goes, well, I think he's crushing on you. Oh, and that's the bottom line of that. You know what? Wasn't going to happen. But, I mean, and he's with his wife. And the poor woman, I think sweet soul, I think she tolerated a lot. She drove a lot. She drove those roads, and he's in the back seat sleeping. Smoked down, of course. I'm sorry. I mean, we're probably all high. He missed the Nudist camp.
I love the missing one.
I mean, everybody knows now that Missing Link is a wife, and his two sons were nudists. His two sons wrestled. I cannot remember the names. I took the name down. Somebody remembered the one son. Nice family, really nice family. I think that Link was a little hard on his wife and demanding. She was a sweet soul and a sweet person. And he would make her drive those miles. It was, I don't even know how she stayed awake, and probably because I was very naive. I mean, Lord knows. I mean, we'd be in the, he'd be in the back, and I'd be in the front. But I don't know how she did those roads. And he was very demanding of her. Sweet soul.
Big John, right on the Lynch chest, perfect.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.